know from watching Truth of the Butter over and over that Poison's a pretty good character. Alright, yeah, so this is... What team is this that James is on? I guess this would have to be Kimchi. I don't know, I thought Mark Teddy was on RIP NGL. Not 100% sure what team is up right now. I believe Mark Teddy's on RIP NGL. Because it looks like we have him, Chris, and Brent right behind him.
This is team, which side to block?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so this is Abel, Fuerte, Ken against Brent, Chris,
yeah,
and Mark Teddy.
Yeah, so team Kimchi Tacos is the brothers and Kelvin, right?
Right.
Or,
the Joan brothers
yes, and
as well
Julio.
Julio.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is...
Oh, you need to get, you want it? Yeah.
One of the... Kimchi Tacos being one of the favorites to win the team tournament. They did so well at West Coast Warzone. But right now, we're tagging in one-time hero on the mic. And team which side to block? James, Long, and Nando. Against team RIP NGL.
And I have to say, it's been really fun to watch from the crowd.
Oh yeah, the crowd has been getting really hyped this whole time. And right there, this is a strong start for Ken right now. But, I mean, as it goes without saying that Mark really does know this matchup better than a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. And we kind of feel like we understand the matchup also, so it's kind of interesting to see two players who definitely have the matchup knowledge kind of fighting against each other. Wow, I really like the bravery by James.
And this looks like Daigo Gamerby right now, and Mark Teddy has a disgusted look.
The look on his face as he reeled back, that was so heart-wrenching, because he's like, I guess I'm crouch detected.
Yeah, I guess I did press a button.
But it doesn't matter, because as long as he can keep James on the defensive, he doesn't have to worry about all these shenanigans.
That was a crazy dunk right there. He was in the corner and dunked Ken, who was not in the corner. And this is a complete reversal.
Oh, I really like. Wow.
I respect the choice right there. He saw
He expected.
Run. He saw it run, so he probably expected run low, run
overhead.
Over. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, went for the Kara throw. That was very interesting. It just wasn't really sweet.
Oh, an execution error by Mark.
Great anti-air. That was so clutch.
Wow, and they keep fighting for control of the match. Excellent.
He did not mean to do that, but I will give him all the props in the world.
If you've been following the SoCal scene, NGL Chris, or Chris Tartarian, likes to do super also. It just does so much burst damage, and if you're doing a footsie game, look how much damage you got from that one opportunity. The lead is crazy right now.
Did you really think he was going to try to do it out of the strong?
Absolutely not. I had no idea that was going to happen.
But look at this, Mark Teddy coming back in really devastating fashion.
Oh! It's coming to this. It's coming to this. Oh.
What a devastating comeback right there.
Wow. And Mark stands right up.
Mark really popped off right there.
No, he popped off into a handshake, which is the most gentlemanly thing you could do in FGC.
Damn. That was a crazy comeback right there. And then once we saw that it came down to the single hit situation, I really wanted to put it in Mark Teddy's favor. I feel like on paper, it could have been all Ken just because of the better mid-range tools. I mean, if you only need to get one hit, that's not really Guy's specialty. It's really...
Yeah, and then when he dropped that combo, and I was like, oh, wow, now the door is open.
Yes.
Anyone can win this game. And then that same reaction, right, from the previous game, where you're like, oh, I totally respect that, etc. How much did that play a factor in him not reacting to the slide low run?
Yeah.
We don't know, but it's there.
And the slide low run, like, Mark Teddy was at that space where he was like, okay, well, obviously I'm a melee character, so at this space, the only thing I can do is EX run under somebody. That really wasn't the space to be throwing a fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was a great reaction from Mark, because it was the way that he could get one hit guaranteed without having to actually deal with Ken's mid-range.
Wow, and this matchup starts just as fast as the first one.
Oh, and he goes for the reset right there, gets the full stun, not really needing it.
And earlier today, we've seen a lot of Nando just going in. A lot of people don't know the matchup, and he's kind of overwhelming them. But at the same time, you know, unstoppable force, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's that kind of matchup, and we have those kinds of players. Mark Teddy is a player that plays Guy on a level of aggression that even on paper, Guy's not really supposed to play that aggressive. It's just Guy's strong suit.
Yeah, absolutely. He's supposed to have a little bit more mid-range tools. You see him sometimes use the standing median kick.
Yeah.
But that's not necessary the way Mark plays him. Mark plays him in your face, close moves, medium punch, run, run, run. That's pretty much what he does.
Because as long as Mark does get in, it's going to deal more damage than what he risks.
Wow, what a setup.
Oh, and he gets the full hit confirm. Really great stuff from Nando right there. And you can saw that he did that out of the flower kick, which is a really tough link to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a tough link in timing, but it's also an awkward timing in itself. Great, it trip guarded the elbow drop.
Yeah, they buffed it so much that it's just such a good tool. It keeps in your mind, wow, cannot run out of that situation.
Breaking
now
the
he's
armor,
stunned.
let's see some fierces. Hey, oh, and he baited it out even better, even better.
Wow.
Good stuff from Nando right there.
Wow, and it's just as fast as that match started. It ended so quickly, and now we're going to see Ken against Fuerte. I'm happy about all the changes in this game because he keeps me learning things every day.
Yeah.
I mean,
are you ready?
Tomorrow I'll learn a lot more about patch 1.04 and what we're going to do here.
Did that come out today or tomorrow?
It's coming out tomorrow, thank God. I would not have a tournament the day the patch comes out.
They timed it with Capcom Cup very well.
Oh, yeah. And Hadocon.
And Hadocon, so thank you guys.
We are officially the last tournament of this patch.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're the last. Put some precedence on this.
Yeah, I mean, in the background, you can see Mark kind of being like, man, like kind of, he feels like the game kind of got away from him. But I think he did a great job. It's just that Fuerte gets a lot more reward off of his risks than he ever used to.
Sure. Oh, than he ever used? Yeah, because he can do actual combos now, like real combos that actually hit really hard, and it doesn't have to be run, stop, fierce. Like we saw that his hit confirm off of the flower kick into big damage. That was something Fuerte straight up didn't have. It all comes down to that low forward into Q bomb, providing so many hit confirm opportunities for El Fuerte in this game.
Yeah, here we go again, and I really like the movement by Fuerte to kind of not challenge Ken in the mid-range until on his terms, right?
And this
nice reaction.
Is a really good. This is a really interesting thing that's happening here, is that we have an entire team of SoCal players who actually have really good Fuerte experience against Happy Tang.
They have another one too. He's pretty good. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, blanking on the other one, but I mean, Happy Tang.
And Nando is our best one, and you know, and Nando is also one of the best online. He's one of those players who's really converted from his online life.
Yeah, he did have to convert from a primarily online training regimen.
I think that he's gotten so much better since NorCal Fight Club League.
Yes.
And it's really showing in all the matchup experience he had against James, the Ken player on his own team, and this time.
Because when he did qualify for Fight Club League, he was one of the awkward picks. But then he really proved himself at the tournament and since then.
And then you can see that work kind of paying off right here. Yeah. Here at Hadocon 6.
Oh, that could have been a... He didn't have meter to make it invincible.
He can take about one more combo before it's a problem.
Wow! Oh, no! It's one more until Dizzy.
Well, he's in there. He's in there.
Oh, my goodness. He got hit, but he didn't finish it. So
only
tense.
he ultra through that fireball. Here it comes. Will it be an EX?
Oh, and he Q-bombs. He was all over the stage until that Q-bomb happened right there.
What a great Q-bomb. I expected him to do the EX, but he just did the raw, regular Q-bomb. I mean, he was at live or die on that. That's how Nando plays.
This has been a lot of damage for Chris really early.
Wow. Oh, no.
Oh, my
Still the end for Nando.
Oh,
what a read.
Hard read, guacamole.
Oh. If only he stopped right there and saw the jump, then they'd do something else. Because usually, say you have ultra double, right? If he had ultra double, then you could, like, you bait him. Ultra double,
both of
so
them
you could do.
actually do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah,
both
well,
ultras
either
actually.
one.
That situation, both ultras work. You can trip guard throw with the Ultra 2, or you can trip guard with the Ultra 1. The only reason to actually stick with just Ultra 2 is the range on it, as well as it's so much faster in startup. It's like the Ultra 1 is really good at punishing jumps.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what's really interesting about this Grand Finals and just the entire event? Even though it's not NCR, right? This is Hadocon 6. We have this every year. It's NorCal versus SoCal.
Yes.
We have a NorCal versus SoCal 5v5 coming up. We have, you know, NorCal versus Seattle. It's basically NorCal against the world, and this is the grand finals of the world right now.
Yeah.
And team tournaments are just so exciting.
Team tournaments, yes.
What do you think about Long's Abel in this matchup?
I mean, what we got to see against Ryan Hart, it really shows you what Long's game plan is. And that moment right there really showed you what Long's game plan is, where he is planning on hitting you just a few times, and in a best-of-1 setting, you do not have a lot of time to get your bearings together.
Absolutely. I mean, that is similar to the situation that Chris has had. Even though the game has changed, he is very setup heavy, but his footsies have increased so much that this makes this match so interesting to watch.
And Chris has a lot of Abel experience from Brent. Abel being Brent's main secondary at this point.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everyone watched the cross counter where Brent got double perfects on people online. We all know he has an Abel.
Right. Yes. Oh, and that was a great reaction right there.
Wow. And there is no losers bracket. The winner of this team tournament wins it all.
Is this?
This is it.
Yeah. It's just single elimination. Great reaction from Chris to know that the DP did whip, and that he was still in range for his own DP. Oh, I'm sorry, the whip, the throw whip that he can DP. Wow. Wow.
Great conversion by Ken.
Ooh. Very nice response from Chris right there. Now we're on
the wire, but it's still game point RIP NGL. Let's see.
They haven't won the first set though yet. This is still the first set.
Oh, I'm sorry. Game
so
set,
so it's set point. Set point for RIP NGL right now. We are doing 2 out of 3 sets.
Sorry, it's so intense. I keep thinking it's
No, I mean, everything has been back and forth. Every team match that we've had up has been so back and forth. And this is really spooky.
Long still has a slight lead.
Chris has been challenging, and the pressure has been so good. Oh, and he went for a red focus right there, but he didn't get to absorb multiple hits.
Wow, he goes for a raw crouching fierce.
He only got the first hit. It didn't actually go into the launcher. He gets the cross up.
Wow.
But he didn't
cancel. He didn't cancel.
He didn't cancel the change of direction appropriately.
Oh man.
Oh, and he goes for the raw wheel kick.
Because why would you think that would happen? When people dash forward, they command grab, right? Long is on that next level. Look at Mark's mouth.
And the thing is that Chris had the same jaw drop.
Right.
But he cleaned it up really quick.
Yeah.
But he
look at this.
He was amazed.
Look at the stress.
And then there's a lot of weight on Brent's shoulders right now. Because what are we? We're 2-2 now?
It is 2-2.
It is 2-2, and this is probably not.
This is important. If whoever takes the game, like this game, has a very commanding lead, it's hard to come back. But it's so close that I don't know what to think.
And I feel like RIP NGL is just thinking right now, if we can't beat Long right here, we're going to have to fight Fuerte all over again. We're going to have to fight Ken all over again. We're going to have to fight this freaking Abel. And look, this could be the comeback for the whole round.
Nice.
Great Messiah. Just getting off of him. That's going to be it right there.
What will happen now?
Well, just great play by Brent. I mean, I saw him on the side stations earlier, and he is playing out of his mind.
And you saw that hard read from Abel there, trying to EX Falling Sky, a dive kick. And in really short order, Brent has brought it back to set point.
Yeah, this is really quick work by Brent. Brent, probably one of the most underrated SoCal players.
Yes. Yep.
But he's really showing why he is among the best. Why he traveled to the outside main
to East Coast.
Oh yeah. Just great play by Brent.
Top 32 for both Brent and Chris, I believe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At NEC, strong showing.
I think it was actually top 16.
Really?
Oh no, like top 32 for sure.
It was at least 32.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily. Yeah. He was on the first four.
Because that was pools. If you got out of pools. And now we're going back. Mark Teddy versus Nando. And this was super close.
Oh yeah.
This was exceptionally close.
I mean, right now, like outside of that game with Brent, for the other 4 competitors, I felt like it was read after read. You know,
it wasn't a ton of mid-range.
There wasn't a lot of mid-range. There wasn't a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
It was definitely, how can I impose my will on you, and how will you react to it?
And it had to come down a lot to whether or not Mark Teddy was going to get a good read on the Q-bombs, whether or not Forte was going to get a good read on the EX Tatsus.
Yeah.
And outside of that, it was pure pressure. Oh, Mark almost got back in there with the
nice punish.
And that punish gives Mark the hard knockdown that he needs to really establish guys' devastating pressure games.
Oh, wow. And you notice there was a small change in Mark's gameplay. He knocked him down. He took a life lead, maybe 200, 250.
Didn't go in so hard.
And he just stood there. It's like, what's he going to do? I like that setup.
I wonder if El Forte can Ultra 1 that, because Guy is so high in the air.
Possibly. Or it might not autocorrect the way you want it to.
Yeah. Dissidia wake up. Great, I love that. He knew he was coming in for an elbow drop, so he flipped back onto his head for the grab.
Wow, and now Forte has the lead. How will he do it? Oh, he's doing the right thing. He's staying back. He's like jockeying for position.
This is much like the first set. It looks like we're going down to round 3. Oh, is he going to chase him down? No, he's just going to he's just going to get on his head, man. All right, great stuff from Nando right there. Bringing it to the 3rd round. Who's going to take the first game? This is such like an evenly contending team setup right here. Oh, wow, chased him down.
Chased him back there.
Chased, I think that was run away. I think that was opposite run.
And we're at
wait, no,
chest bumps.
Guy doesn't have that.
Look at all that damage just from 2 EX chest bumps.
Oh, and the full hit confirm.
Now he is in the lead.
He takes the lead.
Wow, nice option select.
Great little fierce gets the throw off. This is pretty huge.
Keeps it simple. I like that.
Gets him with the tortilla. Oh, and a great air throw. Bring him down. This is so close. One more hit from El Forte, and Mark Teddy's down, and he baits out the Tatsu.
Wow. Excellent play. You know, when he did that other, you know, quesadilla run, whatever, and then he put himself in that position, I was like, man, why is he over there? It's like kind of far away. And then Mark does a wall jump, gets a perfect throw range. It was actually, like, it was almost like
the air throw range. Yes,
oh,
the air throw
it was like, you know.
And the thing is that El Forte can run right back into the footsie range whenever he really wants to. So, like, his influence, his range of influence is actually way further out than people give credit for. Because he can run into spaces so quickly.
Oceania, volcanic ridge. Destination confirmed.
Sorry.
Let's get started. Fight!
Oh.
Not quite.
I mean, what we need to make sure is we check the buttons.
Yes.
Like, you know, sometimes the stream is like, why is the button check taking so long, right? The button check is immensely important. I was on a side station over here earlier. The roundhouse literally went out during the button check.
Well, that was...
It was fine the game before.
That was the stick's fault. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, of course. It went out, but you still check, you know, just do they work?
I feel like we're going to get to that point where when button checks are like really streamlined, that people are just going to try to be confident in their equipment beforehand and test it at home.
That's right.
Everything. Nice Q-bomb.
Wow, nice.
Beautiful hit confirm. Oh, but he doesn't get the full combo. That was so unfortunate.
Nice backdash. I really like to get out of that situation. And he's staying right outside that step kick range. Except for right then. Man, that jump roundhouse looked dangerous. It looked like he was hiding an option select underneath that.
Oh, that was so risky though. That could have been a guacamole throw. Had to cancel that.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, wow. He's keeping it basic right there. That's
keeping it just in long.
Oh,
and he goes for the not low.
And you can see, like, the frustration on the faces. Anytime Fuerte gets these, like, kind of high-low, whatever, you can see it on the players' faces, like, oh, how can I not see this?
How can I not see that? I mean, it's like the slide, it looks like you can react to it, but it's really tricky.
Oh, yeah, and then if you block it, you're going to get a meaty throw.
Which you have to challenge immediately.
Yeah.
It comes out very fast. Oh,
wow,
what a DP.
wow.
What a DP.
Nice, nice,
That was
nice.
just psychic right there.
I like the adjustment there, because earlier it was jump in and then did like a quick overhead.
Yeah.
Like jump in and then low, and then he did overhead there, because I think he's noticing a pattern in Fuerte's defense.
Oh, that was so sick.
Oh, I love the wall.
Did you see the hitbox on it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh.
He was behind Fuerte's head. Oh, couldn't anti-air there.
Oh, man.
This looks scary.
And I am very happy about that anti-air. Not only if he jumped back when he have got him. Oh.
Got the full hit. Not going to kill. Lots of
but
damage.
he's so close.
So
What will he
much
do?
damage.
What will he do?
It's going to be really tough. Oh, my goodness.
My God.
He kind of just walked into it.
I can't believe that.
I think he wanted to...
I thought he was going to ultra.
I thought he was going to ultra, but I don't think he was really thinking about trip guarding anything. I think he wanted to walk all the way in and throw. Really tough situation there. I think he was going for that
Really
hard
good work.
read.
Yeah, and see, it's a war of emotions, right? Every time it's like, oh, you beat Fuerte?
Yep.
Shh, Excelsior.
Yeah.
Like, you don't beat Fuerte?
Yeah.
Oh!
What happened, man?
I got wrecked.
Yeah. And now, are we back here? Or who's the anchor for? Oh, James is the anchor in
James
this
is the anchor
situation.
this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, he didn't want to fight the mirror. That had to be what it is. He didn't want to fight the mirror.
And also, Rufus Ken, not a bad matchup.
Not a bad matchup for Ken.
Right. And just because people have a lot of information about them, right? So the Ken matchup doesn't mean you can win it. Different player, different situation.
And it was Long that dealt with Chris in the previous set.
Absolutely. Maybe he'll just deal with him again. 2 chances at Brett.
Remember that it was Brent that saved the team in the first set. So they're going to get, yeah, like you said, as many chances against Brent as possible if we put Long in earlier.
Oh, here it comes. What will he do?
Oh, wow.
Oh, the trial mode.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Tech it up.
It wasn't the proper space. It looked low, but I thought that it would still work out.
Wow.
And it was Long's decision once the thing whipped and then the change of direction whipped and he changed the direction again just to be like, I know you're going to press something. And Chris so smartly blocked it, but his follow-up didn't work out.
It was just so low
Yes.
that I was surprised if it was going to hit.
Yeah. But now Ken's pressure game is working out. I can't believe he blocked that.
Yeah.
That pressure game was working out so well. And he's still blocking it.
Oh, wow. Look at this setup. Wow.
Damn, just a second. Oh, wow. Was he ready for it?
Why does he just keep doing it? Well, anytime they do it, right?
I have to wonder what else he could have thought would come out, too.
Well, the players like to do, because, you know, FADC forward is unsafe. So everyone does focus FADC forward.
Oh, no, he didn't get the crumple off of it.
Oh.
Or not the crumple, he didn't get the launch.
He didn't get the launch, yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they tried to kind of correct that situation by doing an EX change of direction. But then, you know, Chris was ready for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Great
Nice
stuff.
backdash.
Evening up the life. Great blocks. There's been great blocks all around from both players.
Oh, it's just, it's the highest level.
That was nuts. Abel was not in the corner, but he got crossed up out of the corner. LPN always keeping the pressure going.
Oh, man.
Not looking
Drop the
great.
combo.
Oh, and he couldn't get it.
What?
Are we not done?
We're not done.
We're not done
We're still
here.
in here, NorCal.
And this is extremely scary for Chris in this situation.
Okay, so Chris is not gonna fuck.
Oh. Wheel kick. I feel like low fears should have been the go-to.
What did he do? Wheel kick? He did wheel kick.
He tried to wheel kick, but it was really late. I don't know if he even reacted to the jump. I think he just decided to wheel kick at that point.
I think he decided that he needed to make the action.
Yeah.
And as he's deciding, something else is already happening, and he doesn't have time to adjust. His hands just did it.
Because if Abel went for the low fierce and got the appropriate juggle hit, that would have been the end of the round.
Okay.
So I'm surprised that he actually went for a wheel kick in that situation.
Oh yeah, I am completely surprised about the wheel kick. Maybe he thought it was
about the jump in from Chris.
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised about that too.
It's completely unnecessary, right? But I guess he just didn't want to deal with it.
It was that tense.
Yeah, he might as well put him in a situation like, hey, I'm gonna do this lightning thing. I know lightning thing. I'm gonna do this EX hurricane kick, and if you can deal with it, okay. If you can't, I win.
Now we have Ken Ditto.
Yeah.
The matchup they did not want to have.
They did not want this matchup?
They did not want this matchup because that's the reason we saw long before games.
Oh. Is he just not on that same level?
Yeah, I mean, he probably understands that Chris is the more accomplished Ken, and with all things even, I mean, it doesn't look great. But also, James is kind of the Ken of NorCal. Who does he get to play against for the mirror?
Right. Nobody.
Nobody.
Wow, and this is kind of interesting because you don't really even see Ken mirrors that often anyway.
Never.
You have like some people in SoCal like June the Baboon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a very short list, and everyone plays Ken on the side, right? Just like everyone plays
He's one of the
Ryu.
most popular secondary characters, and one of the most popular just Xbox Live in general.
I was so pleased that he won. Oh, so you know if he made it over, you know that DP was coming.
And this is match,
game,
point,
match point,
game.
set.
This is everything right
Everything,
here.
yeah. On the shoulders of James. And I mean, can you ask for a better matchup? A mirror, right? It's a mirror. There's nothing unfair about it. It's all footsies.
He has a lot of work right now, though.
Absolutely. I mean, Chris is straight dominating the ground.
And I think it has a lot to do with not necessarily Ken's mirror match experience, but his Shoto versus Shoto experience.
Every whiff punish and every whiff punish and every out footsie game, you are seeing players in the background. German Luger,
Yes.
Ryan Hart, Hyro,
They have
smiling and laughing.